Hi, this is Reverend Bill Banuchi with the New York State Faith and Freedom Coalition with this week's Family News Watch. And today is Monday, May 15th, the year of our Lord, 2023. First of all, a quick news item. If any of you know of women who need help to restore after shattered and broken lives, the Walter Hoving Home has beds available. So if you know anyone who needs that kind of help, call Emily Raitt. She is the admissions coordinator, 845-274-3812. Again, it's the Walter Hoving Home. They want to announce that they have beds available. Call Emily Raitt at 845-274-3812. And we've got a red alert. We got a red alert tomorrow, Tuesday, May 16th, 10 a.m. Everyone needs to go to the 8th floor of the Legislative Office Building, room 822 in Albany, for the Health Committee hearing, where they will be voting on A276A, the minor consent bill. If you're not familiar with this bill, you need to know that it is a direct attack on the American family in an attempt to sexualize our children without parents' knowledge. This bill, if passed into law, would allow school officials to administer drugs and vaccines to protect a child against sexually transmitted disease without parents' permission or even knowledge. This is a pedophile's dream. So then at 12 o'clock noon, there will be a rally on the South Lawn on State Street in front of the Capitol. So if you need more information, if you're ready to go to www.teachersforchoice.org and you'll get the details there. Our children need us to help and protect them. Events coming up. New York State Climate Act Town Hall is coming up on Thursday, May 18th, 7 to 9 p.m. at Faith Assembly of God at 25 Golf Club Lane in Poughkeepsie, New York. The guest speakers will be Dr. James Hanley from the Empire Center for Public Policy, empirecenter.org. Bobby Ann Cox of United NYC. She'll also be one of the speakers there. Now, when the Climate Leadership and Community Protection Act, or call it the Climate Act, was passed in 2019, few New Yorkers even knew what was going on. Albany legislators set extreme, unrealistic targets for carbon emissions without specifying how those goals would be accomplished. That would be left to the appointed Climate Action Council. And in December 2022, the Climate Action Council submitted its final plan to the governor and legislature for implementation. Plans to force people to convert to electric homes, water heaters, cars, stoves, and buildings, or face substantial surcharges and carbon taxes. We can't afford tens of thousands of dollars in new costs, nor do we want our electric grill to become even more unreliable or to see our electric bills soar. The details of the Climate Act raise huge concerns, and you owe it to yourself to learn more and make your voice be heard. What we don't know can hurt us. So to learn more about that, go to neighborstoneighbors.net. So that's coming up this Thursday. Again, Thursday, 7 to 9 p.m., May 18th at Faith Assembly of God in Poughkeepsie. Again, we want to check it out. Go to neighborstoneighbors.net. Then on May 20th, there will be a Unity Prayer Breakfast from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. At the John F. Prince VFW Post 6478 at 242-37 Braddock Avenue in Belrose, Queens. So for more information or to register, you need to go to eventbrite.com and search for Unity Prayer Breakfast. That's again next Saturday, May 20th, 10 to 2 o'clock p.m. in Belrose, Queens, for Unity Prayer Breakfast. Go to Eventbrite and search for Unity Prayer Breakfast. Then we have Legislative Day coming up May 23rd. This is the one time of year where Christians go to Albany to make our voices heard. For more information on that, go to albanyupdate.com. for Legislative Day coming up on May 23rd for Christians to go to Albany to let the legislators know that, yes, there are still Christians in New York State. Then there will be a revival fundraiser called Sow for Yourselves at 6:45 p.m. on Thursday, June 8th at the Rustic Wheelhouse at 39 Main Street in Chester, New York, for an evening of Thanksgiving, prayer, food, music, and a silent auction, as well as a 50-50 raffle. For more information, call Anita at 845-658-2058 or Chip at 845-544-4005 to reserve your seat and to see if you can help us find some volunteers, some businesses who are willing to participate in the silent auction. Then on June 23rd through the 24th is our Road to Majority. This will be in Washington, D.C. at the Washington Hilton. This is the premier event for Christians and conservatives to come together to hear from major candidates who've been invited, including President Trump, who's always energized the conference in past years. We expect nothing less this year. So if you'd like to join the New York delegation to Washington, D.C. this year and come with us as a group, just send me an email and let me know, and I'll get you the details. And we'll even see if we can find a way to travel down to D.C. together. So for more information on the conference, you can go to www.ffcoalition.com/about/road to majority, or just send me an email at bill@nyfaithandfreedom.com, and I'll get you the details. Some quick prayer points for candidates running for local offices in your community. Many of those elections are, in fact, tomorrow, so you want to keep them up in prayer. Secondly, you want to pray for our young people who've been demonized and confused about who they are in order for pedophiles and other sexual degenerates to take advantage of them. Pray for the trans community who are unfortunately becoming violent toward others and a danger to themselves. Pray that they find deliverance and come to know the God who created them in his image, fearfully and wonderfully made. We must intercede for those who are deceived and are living in a world of lies. Pray for justice to be restored to our legal and judicial system that has been so corrupted by godless men and women who now call good evil and evil good. Pray for justice to prevail in the case of Marine vet Daniel Penny, as well as Donald Trump case and all politically motivated legal proceedings. Pray for your pastors, for their health, for their safety, for their marriages, for their families, for their boldness to preach the full gospel. Preachers need to lead the way in bringing this nation back to God. And if your pastor is not informing the congregation about how to be a good steward of our government, then you need to respectfully talk to him and let him know that you believe that that's part of his responsibility. And by the way, it is. If you want to help in learning to pray battle prayers for effect, go to our Rumble channel, and there you'll find a 13-minute teaching on battle prayer. This is no time for wishy-washy prayers that simply bounce off the walls. We must pray with effect. Go to our Rumble channel and look for battle prayer. So that's it for this week's Family News Watch. You can join the New York Faith and Freedom Coalition by simply going on to www.nyfaithandfreedom.com. This is Reverend Bill Banuchi, wishing God's comfort for the afflicted and God's affliction for the comfortable, and reminding us that we need to pray like it all depends on God and work like it all depends on us until we see, once again, America bless God. See you next week. Take care. God bless.